Oh, thanks, Frank.
Right. Gonna hop on the back of Toy Soldier because he does seem to be one of the more upfront players in the team. Always wanted to get in there, get in the face. Gets a good up A smoke in. He's going to push straight through, but he gets stunned as he goes in. And he's going to leave the push in to give it back to Logic. And Logic going to get control of Bowl. Spencer in a 1v1 with Summons. Summons getting taken out by Dispenser, getting good first hit. And Sam's getting put full red. There's 2 downs in the middle of Bowl. And it will be the first take in favor of Logic, and they are going to be able to get a good setup here, but will they be able to hold it? Because this is one of the hardest hills to hold. Nades are already being used. Not getting any kills with it though, and they have found a player. Phobia's, or it's Dispenser gets put down and taken out. It looks like it's going to be a 4v3 situation in favor of, wow. It's going to be a 4v2 situation in favor of Logic here. They're pushing in, getting complete control of that hill, and that was just completely down to Dispenser getting caught out in the bowl there, or in the control room rather, and wow, Logic are just completely outslaying Notorious right now, and Notorious are one of these teams that's known for being good slayers. Dispenser pushing in, taking out Dilates. Toy Soldier's gonna push in, try and get control of this ink side. Catches out Birdie, but Birdie doesn't quite get put down. They're pushing into the ink, trying to get some early control of these sides here. That is a quick kill, but Toy Soldier's in a really bad situation, and the hill is on the other side of the map. It looks like it's actually in Silverback. Now, this is going to be interesting because hill rarely goes to Silverback second hill, but it does make it a little bit more chaotic because the teams always set up one side or the other. Looks like the entire Logic team is trapped in one of the hallways there. And Notorious will be able to get a cap here. Toy Soldier pushing and getting a good kill onto Dilate there. They will be able to get the cap, and they are going to get the map control here as they back off. They do have control of both the window side hallways, and looks like it's going to be almost impossible for Logic to push, although they are picking up kills here, so they might be able to make a 4v2 push, as it looks like the Spencer is only still on the respawn. Bovia's getting pushed, but he's getting some good Lancer shots in. Summons get put already in this really bad situation there. Sam is going wide onto Phobius. Phobius is one shot from going down, but he just gets, it just takes out Sam, and he gets picked right back up by Toy Soldier. Toy Soldier's in a bad situation now. He's getting shot from 2 different angles. Dilate gets put down, and this looks like Notorious have got some really good control going on here. They seem to have regained their momentum after that after the beginning of the match. Dilate's getting put full ready. He's going to have to back off. Looks like Dispenser's pushing in after him though, and he misses every shot with his Lancer while this Dilate was full red. The Toy Soldier comes in to finish off the kill, and he is going to get timed out. It looks like they're timing out 2 players at the same time on the side of Logic. And that will be a 4v2 situation. They should be able to hold the rest of this hill because of that and set up for the next one. They are going to push for one of these sides. I believe it's nearly impossible to tell which side it will be. It's just a flip of the coin of which ink it will go to. They have set up on the wrong side though, so that's going to be a pretty bad situation. But with that said, the rest of the Logic team is spawned behind them, so they are going to be able to just run into the other side hill. But they're all pushing in, or they're all pushing together onto the spawn side, and 2 of them getting taken out immediately. Toy Soldier's got a meat shield. He's going to be able to take out Birdie. Birdie's going to get timed out. That's 2v2 with Sam pushing into the hill. Getting put full red by the nades. Nades don't quite pick up a kill, and it is 4v2 in favor of Notorious, 4v1 in favor of Notorious. Summons is down. He's going to get timed out. Or he's not going to get timed out. He manages to get back up, but he's full red, and he's going to trade down with Red Icy. Red Icy getting taken out by Dilate across the map. They might be able to go for a retake here. Pushing back in. Summons is going to push straight through. Phobia is getting put down in one shot by Summons as he comes around that corner. And they're going to go for a quick cap here. They're starting to put some points on the board. Finally, Logic are going to be able to actually maybe hold a hill. But Notorious going for an immediate push back in. I think that's a 3v4 push. Birdie going wide. He gets put full red, but he manages to take out Sam as he pushes in. Red Ice gets point blank and taken out. Dispenser getting the melee onto someone. Maximum disrespect there.
Oh yeah! Incoming smoke!
Looks like Birdie and a few of the Logic players are going to start to set up on the opposite hill. All the players have begun to rotate now. Sam and Phobia's, or Sam and Summers getting trapped in the frag grenade spawn there. To double down, that's going to be a 4v2.
Okay.
Birdie is trapped in the back of the spawn here, and he's getting some good lancer in. They're going to have to push in and take him out. Else he is going to be able to set off for the rest of his team to push in. Keep putting players down. Dilates, they decide to push out instead. Notorious, not even content with sticking to the hill, they're just going to push out and decide to take players as they see that they can't really take the windows here, and the windows is giving great control to Logic, but Logic just can't seem to push in. Notorious says another 40 seconds left on this hill, and they're just pushing out. They're getting the map control. They're locking them in spawns, and there's absolutely nothing Logic can do here. They're just getting completely spawn trapped, but there seems to be a good spawn in favor of Logic. They have spawned in the nades. They might be able to just push straight into the back, but no, immediately Dilate's getting taken out. They need to take their time and group together so that you can actually push in without getting taken out immediately. They need to avoid their 1v1 situations, because Notorious is doing really well to get the spawn trap going in here. Just as I say that, Phobia is getting caught out as he tries to rotate out of the hill, and he's getting taken out by Sam. Sam's going to push back into the hill. He's trying to get a break here, taking himself out with the nades, and Dilates with him. What a misplay. Really needs to call out those nades, or I'm sure there probably was a call out, but just terrible nades there, taking out two of his players, and that will give Notorious a chance to push out and reset up for this control room hill. We do see Red Icy is on the nades, so they are going to be able to get that spawn. They will constantly be able to be a nuisance on this hill, because if they do have control of that nades, they'll be able to just constantly push up there with spawn protection. They do have control of bowl as well, but it looks like some of the Logic players are trying to push in. Summon's getting a wonderful, just amazing kill onto Dispenser there, but he gets taken out immediately, and it looks like he is going to get timed out here. But at the same time, Phobia is taking out Sam, or Toy Soldier taking out Sam. Birdie's getting pinned. Looks like he will be given a long spawn, and just Notorious completely outslaying. Someone's pushing in, getting a good first kill, but it's not enough. Every time just Logic gets one kill, Notorious gets two, and they just can't seem to outslay Notorious here. Birdie pushing wide on Red Icy. Red Icy taking him down with almost one shot. Just every single one of the Notorious players seems to be able to at least outplay one opponent on the opposing team, and they just can't seem to get any momentum. Logic are just constantly putting respawn. They do finally get a cap on these. It's questionable how long they're going to be able to hold it here. Dispenser getting put down in the corner. Dilates finally takes him out. They're going to try and keep him locked into bowl, but with spawn protection as Notorious push out, I don't think Logic's going to be able to keep him trapped in here. Sam pushes in, takes out one kill, but he's immediately taken out with him. Dilate's trying to go for a 1v1 on Phobias. Phobia's just completely outmaneuvering him. Can't get a shot onto Phobias. Toy Soldier comes in to save, takes out Dilates. Phobia's pushing wide on Birdie. Birdie's getting taken out. And just the story of this entire map is complete outslaying by Notorious. Toy Soldier getting caught out as he tries to rotate. Just this Logic team, they just need to take their time more with pushing in. They need to focus on trying to 2v1 fights instead of just trying to go for them and see what happens. They do have a good setup on this hill though. It's questionable how long they'll be able to hold it in this 3v2 situation. Or no, it is actually 2v2 right now. All players have just respawned. Sam is holding the hill with an ink, so we will be able to get a cap on that, but it seems that Notorious are just going to be able to push in, or no, actually Summons does get a kill onto Phobius. Phobius is given a long spawn. Red Icy getting taken out as well. Red Icy's going to be given a long spawn actually. Toy Soldier getting taken out, and this might be an actual comeback. They're just Notorious aren't really playing that well anymore. They just decided to throw away their decision to actually play together, and they're just playing for the 1Bs, and that's exactly what got Logic into this bad situation in the first place. Now Logic are playing the game where they're playing the 2v1s, playing the fights intelligently, and they're just keeping Notorious on the back foot here. They've just been given them another bad spawn. It's going to be a 3v4 push by Notorious. Looks like they are going to take their time. They're going to play for the next hill. There is 30 seconds left, so that will give, I believe that will put, well no, they are going to push in. They've decided they've gotten the kill on Birdie. They're going to go for the push since they only need 11 seconds to win the match, and there will be 15 seconds. If they can camp quickly, they will be able to take this. Toy Soldier just putting in work there, taking out both Summons and Dilates. They are going to immediately rotate out though. Really good play by them, because they've completely caught out Logic here, and the rotation has just been perfect. Dummy's going to get taken out as he tries to mantle over. Sam's just pushing straight into a pistol, takes him down. More nades coming in. Dilate's killing himself again and taking out Red Icy with him, so at least he traded 1 for 1 there. But story of this map, just Notorious completely outslaying. Not necessarily outmaneuvering them, not necessarily out-rotating them, it's just they cannot, Logic just cannot win their fight. Logic just really need to work on their fights there, really need to work on, if they can't beat